this is an entirely new thing that Lego is doing with the interactive big brick Mario. And having these play sets is something that is meant to bridge the gap between the technology and obviously the brick itself. And the technology behind it is pretty cool, regardless of how you feel about the contents of the set itself. I know a lot of people want the, minifigure based Lego sets out of Mario. For what we have right here, it's really cool. And it is definitely in Nintendo's wheelhouse to do something weird and crazy. And so it is for Lego as well. So it's totally par for the course. And of what they announced that's new, the box, obviously, for the Mario set has been revealed, the price, the release date, etc. You can pre-order that right now on the Lego website as well as other retail sites. I haven't checked yet. But the newest is a new add-on kit for the that's the starter course right here, as you're seeing, with that official Nintendo seal down in the bottom left.
I was going to say, isn't this box art kind of like Nintendo products? It seems, is that what the Nintendo products kind of look like?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. It has that seal down at the bottom, which is on every video game and every licensed product they have. It definitely combines the Lego aesthetic and the look, and it features the set prominently. Like, it's not too many digital, renditions. Like, you see a digital Mario from how he is in Mario 3D Land on the side, whatever. So he's on there, but it definitely is more Lego style than any other Nintendo thing I've seen. But $60, it's 200 some odd pieces. Obviously, the price is in the brick. It's all in the brick and the technology, and that's just how it's going to be if you want to buy the set and use it with the other ones. The newest is the Piranha Plants, not swing, but like a system where he moves back and forth on the rail there, which is really cool. You get Koopa, Piranha Plants. That's a very supplementary set. I mean, I'm going to get all of them, so it's just another thing to add on to the credit card. And obviously the bigger attraction is Bowser's Castle, which you guys would know better than I do. Looking at the actual, the wide shot of the set itself, there's those castle, like old Harry Potter style. I don't know what you call them, but they're on the sides right there next to the Boo and the Dry Bones. Is that the first time we're seeing that in a long time, or has that been around? I don't remember.
I can't think of them in things much more recent than like sort of Knight's Kingdom, Harry Potter stuff. That was a number of years ago. I don't know if anyone in chat or
I'll go look.
Boone or David recognize those, but yeah, that's definitely kind of I always consider those kind of the older, like early 2000s Knight's Kingdom type of pieces.
I didn't even notice that till you pointed that out, actually.
Well, there we go.
So that's why we have Brian giving his in-depth analysis.
These are my it's going to be my wallpaper on my computer, my phone, my life. It's just going to be branded in my eyes. So I'm used to looking at them.
I was more focused. I'm like, oh man, we're getting some more dark bluish gray elbow tile pieces on the nose of the bigger Bowser behind him. I was like, oh man, more dark gray. I love that.
But it's really cool. I love the design, although like it's still implementing, how the sets are laid out, this modular design, but it fits the aesthetic of Mario, and Bowser has made that similar way too. Because even with Bowser, if he were to be a big fig at some point, would that necessarily capture the essence of Bowser? I think this does in the style that Mario is, and Dry Bones and all the characters in this very similar cube-like style, not quite chibi, but still cool looking. They're not quite in scale from Mario to Bowser, but Bowser would have to be huge and whatever. So I like them, but I'm incredibly biased. And I know a lot of people very much so looking for minifigure based sets. Will it happen? I would bet my life on it, but I don't know anything. So I think this is Lego showing off the cool technology, the new hotness, but then, just like everyone was looking for that, 501st Battle Pack, they're looking for the minifigure, Mario sets. So they know, they very much know that that's what people want. So
Brian, good eye. The panel 3x4x6 turret wall with window has not been in a set since 2014.
Ooh.
It was last in the Castle Calvary, which I'm pretty sure is what Nexo Knights.
Yes, just about that. I saw that and I thought classic Harry Potter. I'm like, I haven't seen that in a while. Huh.
Yeah.
But they have like individual, what almost looks like a QR code on the top of all the enemies' heads and weak points. That way you can scan them, and Mario makes different sound effects. Like, regardless of whether you're going to buy the set or not and how you feel about it, it's a cool technology, and what they're pulling off here is something that Lego hasn't done before. So from that standpoint in itself, I think it's doing a lot of new stuff, and that you have to acknowledge, at least on a Lego level, even if you don't like Nintendo.
Yeah, the Mario. So he's got, let's see, it's the eyes, the face, and then like the chest are all interactive, like electronic. Yeah.
So that's all one screen. I think it's all one screen that the plastic is covering up. So the eyes, like if you had to pull off, all of Mario, which someone's going to do, I would say it's all one screen. But I'm still curious what it's going to look like when it's off, or if the battery is going to default to just the standard eyes, because having Mario just have like this black void for eyes is going to be a little creepy. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think they've shown any images of that. I don't know if somebody has asked it in an interview yet. I'd love to know that information, but I like it. I like the design style. It's very colorful, vivid, as it should be. And this isn't everything they're coming out with. They worked together for 4 years on this? This is just the beginning, people.
Lots of exciting stuff. Otto in chat says the Bowser statue looks like it's from Mario Kart Wii Special Cup.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. Bowser's Castle has the same sort of aesthetic every time, different designs, but similar aesthetic. Basically, if there's a giant stone Bowser head, that's pretty much Bowser's Castle. So, yeah.
I can just imagine magma. I can imagine digging through like one of Angel's bulk tables at a convention in like 2030 and being like, "Oh, I just found a black-eyed Mario. This is rad."
He's got that dead look on him.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look at his eyes are so cool,
right?
It's me, Mario.
Like there's some aspect of it being objectively cool, even if you're not a Mario fan. Like it's I don't know.
No, that's true. It's very different. I think everyone can appreciate when Lego kind of takes risks and experiments with other product types, combining sort of the electronics with the pieces, sort of like they did with the hidden side stuff with the phones and the way that it worked with. So things like that, I think you can definitely appreciate when they experiment and try other things.
Yeah, and who's to say this couldn't happen with something else too in another line,
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Do you think this little sort of intelligent brick thing? What is there a name for it? Is it just?
No, it's not
Mario
quite.
brick?
Yeah, so it's not under boost or anything like that. It's got the same vibe, but I don't think they've given that technology specifically a name. But I think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'm just wondering will we see this little happy-faced, blinking, smiling, talking brick appear as any other characters, or I wonder does Nintendo sort of have the lock on this particular Lego technology?
So I feel like it would be in the wheelhouse of. It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility if Nintendo were like, all right, well, we want to do something unique and specifically tailored to us. But I also think it'd be in Lego's wheelhouse to be like, well, we don't want to just develop this technology just for one thing. It's very, usually everything Lego does is pretty modular. That's the thing. You can combine things with other things. And then.
Yeah. Lego told Bugatti that they would not make any custom body elements for that car. And man, anyway,
I would like to think that same logic applies. I don't know if you would see that in like a Star Wars theme, or I think you would see it maybe in something more experimental, like with Hidden Side combined with the app. But there is an app that goes along with all of this as well. That's important to note too. So combining the digital video game efforts from Nintendo with the physical brick, I think Lego is going to combine it. I don't know with what, but I don't think they're going to let the technology go to waste.
Well, I just hope there's a Tanuki suit in Wave 2.
You're going to get everything, Booth. Everything. You're going to get wedding suit Mario 64 outfit. That's just a pipe dream. But that's just
what is the most obscure thing, Brian? Actually, anyone can answer this. What, like, the most obscure Mario related item that you'd like to see? Like, maybe it's something you don't think they'd make, but it's something cool that's not as well known.
The frog suit.
Oh. No idea what that is.
The frog suit hasn't been around for a long time.
He just told you it's the
Is
frog
that the
suit.
one when Mario swims like underwater and uses that?
Right.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That would probably be it for me.
That does sound cool. I'll have to find a photo of that.
They found a way to implement all the new suits and ideas into the newer games too. And there's rumor of them coming out with remasters of Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, which is going to bring even more awareness to those older games. So, man, it's a good time to be me. So I'm excited. I'm very excited.
The plant thing, or the one with the rail where he goes back and forth, is that I mean, I obviously am no Mario expert. Is that an element from a game?
No, not at all. Yeah. No, they're taking some creative liberties here, which obviously makes sense. But that's just Lego having fun.
Yeah, I didn't think that looked familiar from any particular sort of Mario game I had seen before.
No, David, you don't look too enthused. What are your thoughts?
Well, so I actually interviewed the guy in this video. I forget he's not a designer. He's actually the person that led the technology for the little Mario guy. And let's see, I want to say it was like 3 weeks ago when I interviewed him. I think it was at the beginning of March, but at the time he wasn't really saying much. I was really pressing him for questions, and Lego was making sure, like, there was a moderator from Lego also in the Skype chat when I was talking to him, like just like waiting for like me to bring up a controversial question. But I'd say the biggest takeaway that I thought was the most interesting thing is that, like you said, Brian, is that Lego and Nintendo have been working together for 4 years on this, which is pretty insane. And something I actually got out of the guy when I was interviewing him was that Nintendo was in favor of just making classic minifigure regular base sets, and Lego was actually the ones pushing for this technology, pushing for that, the brick that you see there with all the, the LCD panel and all that, and all those technological functions. Nintendo was actually apparently apprehensive about it because, like, oh, hey, that's what we do all the time is making, like, technology. We make video games and stuff like that. We like to just build regular Lego sets. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. I mean, rumor has it that they are going to have regular minifigure scale Mario sets. But I did think that was probably the most interesting thing, is that Nintendo themselves just want regular Lego sets, and Lego themselves are pushing for this new version of like the Lego system with this technology integrated with it.
Let me tell you, Nintendo always gets what they want. So I think they're going to get those classic minifigure sets. And yeah, that does surprise me though, because it's not out of the wheelhouse for them to be like, well, let's just do something crazy for the sake of it, but I'm glad that they came to this, and it's unique for sure.